That's impossible. Just dropped minutes. I don't know. You'll have to excuse the yelling in my background. If anybody that watches my channel knows, my oldest son has chronic ADHD as well as he has other unspecified behavior problems. So he gets a little loud and he will scream and yell if he doesn't get his way. So um, we're struggling with him today. Today has been a really, really, really bad day with him. He woke up just automatically. We knew today was going to be a bad day. So he doesn't let you, he has a disruptive disorder. He doesn't really let you do anything because he's a disruptive disorder. He doesn't understand boundaries, and he has very poor comprehension. He doesn't, he has like a list of issues that he has. So if you hear any pounding at the door or screaming, I have to get up and I have to tell him to go. It's because this room's a mess right now. This is his bedroom and I'm trying to clean it. I just put away about 3 loads of laundry. I had to hang all of his clothes back up, put all the clothes away. He takes his clothes down, he'll rip them, he'll throw them on the floor, and it's really, really hard. So that's how my Sunday's going right now. I've been doing nonstop laundry. I wanted to take a break because I wanted to talk about my hair. I wanted to let you know what's been going on with it, and what I'm going to do. So about 2 weeks ago, I made a video talking about my hair. I think I was sitting in my truck, and I was telling you that day that I was going to color it, and then I was supposed to be going to the salon, and I was supposed to be getting a haircut. Well, what had happened is I ended up doing my hair. I bleached it. I bleached all that side that was like a red tone to it. It didn't end up working. It turned it like an orange color. Well, it wasn't really orange. It was more like, it was blonde, but it was like an orangey blonde. It had a lot of like red undertones to it. So the next day when I ended up going to my appointment at the salon, she ended up just going through and she, looked at my hair. And so I'm going to back up a little bit because this video is kind of a warning video to anybody that is a blonde or was a blonde, and you'll get the point. A couple of days before I ended up making this appointment, or had this appointment at my salon, my home salon, I went to a different salon to get a second opinion because I wanted to see exactly what could be done for my hair. I thought I just heard something weird downstairs, like choking. I guess not. I wanted to see what they could do. I thought it would just be, really interesting just to see what they would say. It's a new salon. It just opened up. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, this will be great. Maybe they can do something and they can help me and they can figure out what I can possibly do. So I went to this salon and I sat down in the chair. I had two people that were standing behind me. Now, my hair was about right here. It was like right above my collarbone. And it was half blonde and it was like half red. It was kind of crazy. The girls were rude. I'm not gonna lie. It was very condescending. It was a very uncomfortable consultation. I didn't quite care for their attitude. I thought that they had very poor attitudes and very poor customer service. They were kind of just like snickering around my hair, and they were like laughing, and they were like, oh, like your hair is completely destroyed, like we can't do anything to this kind of thing. And I was kind of irritated with it. But I will say this, the girl told me, she said that we in good conscience can't put more bleach on your already bleached hair because it's really dry at that time. It was really dry. And she said, she was like, we just in good conscience we can't. She's like, but she's like, we can take you down a few notches and we can take you to like maybe like a brown and put some highlights in your hair and just like go from there. So at this time I was really irritated because they were taking me in the wrong direction and I didn't want to go down the brown road. I was like, I'm not a brunette. I've never really had the brunette personality. I don't like brown hair. Like I don't work with brown hair. And So I went home that night and I kind of had like an anxiety attack about it. I was kind of freaking out and I was like, oh my God, I don't do well with change. I've always been that type of person. I do not do well with change at all. I freak out. Like my brain just is like, nope. I can't do it. So I bailed that night. I just like told my husband, I said, I can't do this. I'm freaking out. I'm having a panic attack about it. He's like, just don't go to the appointment tomorrow. He's like, just go do your regular appointment at your salon, whatever. When I got to my salon the next day, it was either the next day or the day after, I was very, very amazed with the results that I got because of the fact that when I walked into the salon, my hair was like 5 different shades. It was completely thick and it was very it didn't have much of a style to it. It was just very unruly. It was bad. So I was really shocked when she turned the chair around and I seen the results. Like it was just, as you can tell, it's blonde now. It's completely blonde. There are a few like little yellow undertones to it, but the toner and the things that I'm using are starting to kind of get that out. So as you can tell, my hair is blonde and platinum. Um, and I was really, really happy with it. Like I was like, great, awesome. And she cut about 4 inches off my hair. Like my hair was down here. She cut off about that much of my hair. So that's probably maybe about 2.5, 3 inches of my hair she chopped off. Um, a day or two, couple of days went by after I went and gone home, and I was, I was getting kind of sick and tired of my hair. Like I was like, ugh, I need to wash it. Like it's really starting to get kind of funky. Because after you get a bleaching job done, you want to make sure that you don't wash your hair for like a week because you want the oils to build back up in your scalp. Bleach is hard, like it's hard on your scalp and your hair. So a week had already gone by. Like it was more than a couple days, a week at least. And so I washed my hair. I used my shampoo and conditioner, which is Salon shampoo and conditioner. It's Nexus. It's got keratin treatment in it. It's used for severe dry damaged hair. I also, I used I think that was it. I didn't use anything else. And I got out of the shower. I let my hair air dry. I just let it, kind of air dry throughout the night. The next day, when I got up and I looked in the mirror, I realized that I had made a huge mistake and that the other salon was correct. Even though I didn't like the direction that they were going to take me into, I could tell that what they were saying was correct. My hair was fried. I could tell from the areas that she had put the bleach over the old bleach. So this is the condition of my hair. Now, my hair, literally, I have naturally thick hair, really thick, like horse thick hair. So she kind of gave me a blunt bob. Um, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not happy with it. I don't like the consistency of it. It's very, very thick. It doesn't have much of a shape to it. It kind of just goes like this and out, and it's very blunt. Like it's very blunt underneath. Fix myself here. Um, my hair has not been washed in probably about 3 days. So I've been using Matrix 20 Miracle Spray whenever I get out of the shower or whenever I'm like getting ready to go someplace the next day. And when I need to brush my hair, I have to use that in order to get my wet brush through my hair because my hair is dry, guys. Dry. The only reason why my hair looks like this and it looks slightly okay right now is because of the fact that it has Matrix 20 in it and has a Pantene Pro V leave-in conditioner spray. Back here is where it got hit the worst. And it's really dead. It's really dry. It's really dry right here. Um, Underneath, like she has pieces back here that are just completely crispy and they're like completely burnt off. I had fallout where pieces had burned off with her doing my hair. She burned off like certain sections, and I know it burned off because when I turned around in the sink, you can tell like one side shorter than the other. You can see the sections where she burnt it off. When I turned around in the sink to look, because she ended up going in the back. She kept going to the back because she said she had to keep grabbing stuff. There was like a glob of hair like this much, like in the sink. And I was like, what just happened? I was like, I'm not gonna have any hair left. I thought it was bald on one side. She said like 3 different toners. She had to use like 3 or 4 different conditioners. She had to use deep conditioning mask. She had to use a whole bunch of stuff. But the only reason why she used it was because she wanted it to look okay when I left the salon. Um, I thought my hair was great. I thought my hair was fine. Like I didn't understand or I didn't see what had happened because she used all these salon specified shampoos, conditioners, toners, and everything on my hair at that time. So when I got home and all that washed out and it wore off, my damage started to come through. So my point of this video is that when you take your hair, if you're a blonde or were a blonde, and you dye your hair red, or if you dye it brown or black or whatever, and you think it's going to be easy to go back to blonde, and you think that, oh, it's no big deal, like no problem whatsoever. It's not. It is a huge process. It's like a really big process. It's very expensive. I've already spent probably close to maybe $150 to $200 in shampoos and conditioners just for my hair. And it's pathetic. Like my bathroom is full of salon stuff because I literally, and Nat in here, I literally have to use high quality shampoos and conditioners on my hair. It's not low maintenance. Blonde hair is high maintenance. Like you have to make sure you use certain brands. You have to use certain brands. You have to use certain consistencies and certain chemicals. You can't just use a regular VO5 or a Pantene Pro V. It doesn't work. Like you have to use certain things. So I was using, and this is how bad it actually is, I was using the Nexus line. And Nexus, it's the dark navy blue bottle. It's the keratin one with the black rice. And it's like 15 to 20 something dollars a bottle. It couldn't work. It couldn't get through the damage. It literally was having a hard time, like even getting my hair to, it wasn't having a hard time moisturizing my hair and like getting it back. I'm like, what am I going to do? Like, I'm like, I don't know what to do about this. So I found this new line. It just came out by Redken, and it's called the acidic bonding treatment. It has like 3, I think there's more than that. There's like 3 or 4 steps that you use. And I guess this stuff is like a miracle. I used the sample packets of it, and for me just using the sample packets of it, like I said, he's got a lot of mental issues, so he's gonna act up. Today's a bad day. Just from using the sample packets that I used, I noticed a significant difference in my hair. And from using the leave-in conditioner on my hair, the Redken, it was a huge, vast difference. So I do 100% highly recommend, if you decide to, like I did, to just keep going forward and keep going blonde, invest in Redken, the acidic bonding treatment, as well as the Redken leave-in conditioners for bleach recovery. It works wonders. I will be purchasing it again, and I will be purchasing it in bigger bottles because it worked so good. But like I said, if you go to a salon and, they tell you something like, we don't think this is a good idea, like we think this is going to cause more damage to your hair. I know it's hard because I was there. I know exactly how it feels to be in that position, to be sitting in the chair and you feel like you're being sabotaged and you feel like, like what's happening, like what's going on, this is not the direction I want to go. It's hard. It's really hard, and it's very emotionally upsetting. It's very, you think to yourself, oh, I'm never going to get to that color now. Like, now what's going to happen? My thing is that that's how I felt, and I decided to jump anyways. I decided to take the jump, but the problem is now I set myself back like 6 to 8 months for hair recovery. My hair is going to have to grow out. It's going to have to be lots of trims. I'm going to have to get a lot of haircuts. I'm going to have to get a lot of treatments done to my hair and things like that. And I set myself back hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So the thing is, I'm saying my husband's probably going to walk in here in a minute. Nope, he went to the bathroom. The best advice that I can give you is if you can handle it and if you can take it and if you can understand, it's probably best to go and take it down a notch and then start from ground zero and go up and have healthy hair. It's not a good idea to take already previously damaged hair and layer more bleach on top of it just so you can have that desired color. Because if you do that like I did, um, just be prepared and just be, forewarning, you are going to be spending a lot of money in shampoos and conditioners, because you're not going to be able to just go to Walmart or Target or whatever and just buy yourself a cheapo shampoo and conditioner and be like, it's good. No. I'm talking, you have to go directly to the salon aisle and you have to either buy the most expensive moisturizing deep conditioner shampoo, salon shampoos that you can find. Also, be warned that you're not, like I said, that's my husband. You're not going to be able to shower or wash your hair as often as you used to. So my thing is, when I take showers, is I use usually a shower cap. I'll take like if I've already washed my hair like the night before, or if I whatever, and I'm like, I really don't want to get my hair wet. I'll wear a shower cap when I'm in the shower so I can wash my body, and I'll put all my hair up in it. And I make sure that my hair is dry, because it stays dry, because I don't want to get my hair wet and then go to bed and then it rats it all up, and it makes more damage in my hair. So I usually do that. I usually wash my hair on basis about once a week. Sometimes I'll try to stretch it a little bit further than that. I like to use, like if I have to go out and have things I have to do, obviously you don't want to go out with messed up hair. I'll use not deep conditioning, a leave-in conditioner spray. Now, I am using the Pantene Pro V leave-in conditioner spray because I had it, and that's what I have at my house right now. And I've been using the rest of my Matrix 20. I use those two together, and I use those to detangle my hair, as well as to, put some moisture in my scalp and on my hair, because my hair is a complete disaster right now. It's not a good idea to just get up in the morning, take a shower, and then take a brush and start ripping it through your hair, because you're going to rip the damage out of your scalp, and it's going to make that damage worse. It's going to frizz out. It's going to get really, really bad. The other thing is to do not, if you can avoid it, try to do like an extensive, serious hairstyle, like pulling your hair back into a tight, tight ponytail, or a high up ponytail, or things like that, because you're pulling on your hair and you're stressing your hair out even more. It's best just to leave your hair in its natural state, leave it down, do what you can to leave it alone, do the best that you can. I usually just do this, like I'll just smooth it down and then I just tuck it behind my ears, and I'm like, whatever, it's gonna have to do. The other thing is to please invest, I had to find this out the hard way, please invest in a heat protectant spray for flat ironing and curling your hair. I almost fried all my hair off. It will cause more damage and it will burn your hair right off if you do not use a heat protectant spray on your hair before if you have to straight iron it, or if you have to curl it, please invest in it. Don't do what I did. And basically just baby your hair. That's what you're going to have to do. These are things you have to go through if you decide to do what I did and just jump the gun and just go and bleach your hair anyways. But anyways, that is my bleach story. It's going to be a long road for me. I have a lot of recovery to do, and I'm just thankful that I still have my hair, and it didn't burn off completely, because it was dangerous. I'm going to end this because my son is, like I said, having a bad day, and I got to finish this laundry. So I will speak to y'all again soon.